Hello, hello, hello. Hi, YouTube. I'd share this gorgeous Venice Beach, clear blue sky, sunny beautifulness, and have a little walk together as we go through this portal between Christmas Eve and New Year's. Are you ready? Oh, look at the waves. It's gorgeous. How you guys doing? How are you feeling? It's been pretty intensive. It's been pretty intensive. Um, I've been feeling a lot of different emotions coming up for review and either release or regeneration. Um, there's a lot of that going on right now, and I'm grateful to have some quiet time to myself to do this. Look at the sun. Yeah, baby. I can't see if anybody's on here or making comments. Let's see if I even know how to end this when it comes time. So fun. Um, so yeah, it's a powerful, potent time of change, and I've been through this kind of shift so many times, and yet I still am shocked and amazed when I feel stuff coming up for release. I've been feeling some anger and resentment stuff coming up, and I'm not surprised that's coming up for release because I don't tend to be that in touch with my anger. I've learned to be very accommodating and I have this really expansive view of everything, so it's easy for me to go, yeah, I don't care. And then when the transits evoke a buried emotions, here comes that anger and resentment, like kind of feelings of like it's not fair or not feeling in complete alignment with what I'm living right now. But what you're living right now is what you already created. So this is the this is the principle I am embodying and working with, and I'm sharing in my upcoming event in January. The feeling of I just got here. I just got here. If you just got here and you didn't know all that old stuff, what would you say you are? Right? If you could choose anything you want and you didn't have all the old stories, like most of us are walking around with like these huge suitcases full of old stories and experiences and finding it, you know, finding ourselves frustrated when we repeat the story. It's because we have these suitcases. We're still carrying the suitcases and living the story that we already lived, never letting ourselves live a different story. I know this really well. I've done it a lot. And I've also upgraded a lot. And that's the part that's hard because you are upgrading, you are shifting, you are transforming, and you're also still identifying with that old version. So you have both present, and that kind of keeps you in this like middle ground. And we're in that middle ground right now, but we're leaving behind like years and even decades and even hundreds of years of old systems, old structures, old ways of being. And those of us who are conscious and aware and doing this work are laying down within our own bodies, minds, beings, lives, new ways of being, new ways of thinking, new ways of loving ourselves, new ways of making money, new ways of all of it. And it's terrifying because, the ego and the little human being is like, okay, no, don't move my cheese. Who moved my cheese? And your soul's like, okay, throw that fucking old stanky piece of cheese out and we're doing something new. Like, get over it. Come on, let's go. And then you're the mix of somewhere in between. And the way we integrate all that is a process. And most of us don't want to do the process. Most of us just want to get comfortable, right? Subsist. Like we want to eat some comforting food. We want to watch comforting TV or something. I personally don't watch TV, but I watch YouTube and I do have my little comfort stations that I watch that don't necessarily grow me or expand me, but they amuse me while I'm doing things. Um, I've been shifting that more and more to things that do awaken and expand and ignite new thoughts and feelings and energy. Um, you know, amazing alchemy and positive rampages. And I've been using AI to help me clear my thoughts and come up with instant rampages that I then record and listen to of my own expansion. Like there's so many, and breath work. I'm doing breath work and I'm doing stretching and meditation and journaling and it's so easy to feel present the heaviness or the old story right now because that's what we're being shown it so that we can be like, oh my God, this is really like, whoa. And then instead of ignoring or bypassing or stuffing it back down, you gotta actually feel it. Actually feel it and process it and transmute it into something else. And we get to recode our beliefs and our thoughts and have new feelings and have new circumstances. But your ego's going to trip and think you don't get to. And your ego's going to try to be like, no, we don't. Remember what happened last time? Let's just recreate that. We know what that is. No, Betty, we're not going back. Okay? No, Betty. So, what are you choosing? What's keeping you numb, comfy, cozy? And you need to let it go. You cut that shit out and let yourself have a new reality, a new dialogue, a new inner vision, a new inner belief system, and a new level of receiving and expansion that can come through. What is it for you? I'd love to hear. Like, you know, put it in the comments. Like, what do you experience? What do you feel? What do you know? I feel some light language coming through since I am out in the blaring sun. So let's have some light language, yeah? I don't know if anybody's here or not. I really can't see, but I'll check it out when I finish going live. So, all right, are you ready? Let's do some light language with these waves. This light language is here to help us be honored, to honor ourselves for feeling all the feelings and processing and transmuting them and for allowing something new. I really want to honor you for allowing something new in your life and for trying new things again and again. And knowing that even if they feel like a lot of these good things that we do for ourselves are subtle and they require daily practice, whether it's a diet or drinking molecular hydrogen water or setting intentions or doing breath work. Like this stuff, sometimes you can have a profound shift in a matter of days. And sometimes you need to do it for a lot of days and let it come to fruition. And the ego can trip and be like, it's not working. It is working when you keep going and going and doing it again and again and again. So that's what this light language is going to honor where you've been, honor who you're becoming, and honor the process. And I let you have a sense of reverence and patience for your own resilience and willingness to keep glowing. Okay, so let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Let it out. And then take, as I'm light languaging, just take nice in breath. Let your breath go all the way into your root. Out. And I'm going to go now. Wariki wala leleo haring ma shukuru. You hiki kurana nela lelu. Nene kishkuru halalelu way yaratikir. Wiki war halalele way shikuno nanayawa. Aradi kurolale hawariki wana makakiku. Tichikulala wariki wara shukuru kurini mawoku. How shukuru tamun kukulale. So feeling a lot here in the chest and the throat, and I would notice where the light language gave you a sense of your own tightness and flow. There's places where you can recognize where you're tight, and places where you recognize where you're loose. And where you're tight, you want to move the energy down and out, or up and out. That's right. I feel some panic, a little bit of panic now. So keep breathing into that space. Keep moving the energy and keep breathing. Oh. I'm just looking at this. Look how deep these, this is like, look how deep the wall is. of where the water came up. So tell me, how did that light language feel for you? Tell me what you're experiencing in this time. How are you handling all these changes? And do you have support? I'm doing this amazing event. Part of it's scary because I'm letting my creative artist guide this, my soul shamama guide this. And that means that I'm not, I'm not trying to pin down exactly what's going to happen at the event, because if I did that, then it wouldn't be creatively expansive and it wouldn't be as transformational as it's going to be. Obviously, as I get closer to the event, I'll be more knowing. And as each of you sign up, we already have a few signups, and we're going to keep signing up until the day of the experience. But this is a creative healing event. Think of it like a combination healing event, sound bowl, meditation, breath flow, frequency transmission. I can't qualify it or quantify it for you. I'm sorry. If you need that, I'm not your person. I'm very cosmic. My work is amazing. I've been doing this for 10 years. And the more I leave it to God and the aligned people come in and just experience the event, the more it works. The more we get, people trying to pin it down and humanize it and egotize it, I'm not going to be as effective. So for those of you that feel my frequency, who know, if you don't know me, you can watch thousands of videos here on YouTube, watching me transform over time. And you can also see my client testimonials and stuff. But I invite you to get creative with your healing modality and to leave more of yourself open just to the transmission, to the channel, the frequency coming through, and letting yourself just be magnetic to those who get you and see you and feel you, and letting that dance between your bodies and your cosmic and human being integrate into a holistic, radiant, wonderful union, right? That's what we're doing. All right, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this beach. I'm so glad I was able to come here, and I will look at comments, and hopefully there was some fun engagement. I hope I didn't miss anybody's comments. And if you would like to join me for 0 Point, please join now. It's currently still at 222. I was going to change it the other night, and then I was like, hang on, it's a holiday. People aren't even online. So we're going to shift it up in price. A couple days probably. But you can go get a ticket for 222. Get your ticket. Find yourself, when on the day of the event, you're going to want to have, it's on a Sunday morning at 11 a.m. PST. You're going to want to have some quiet, private space, maybe a dark room or quiet room or a beach, somewhere you can be, receiving. And you've got your journal, you've got some nice beverage. Maybe you want to blindfold and you're going to close your eyes during the breath flow portion and really go into a deep space. It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited about it. The more I let it go, and then it starts coming in, I'm like, holy shit, this is going to be amazing. So I'd love for you to join us. And that's my signature event that invites you into the Valtopia sphere. If you're ready to do deeper work, we have the Glow Bridge, which is a 12-month transformational portal. I've worked with clients for a year before, and the last one, she fell in love with her partner in her 60s. They're still together, happy as clams, in the matching pajamas at the Christmas tree. Not gonna lie, and all their dogs and everything. Life can align to your fuck yeah frequency at any time. There's no age limit to this stuff. I'm 55. Started my whole life over at 45. Never too late. All right. Thank you for joining me. If you did, or for watching the replay, let me know. And hey, I've got this brand new Oracle deck. It's gorgeous, and I'm enjoying doing readings. So reach out if you'd like a reading, or if you'd like me to come on live and you have some friends, let me know, and I'll come do a group reading with the cards. And love your frequency. You're the miracle. See you next time.